I'm scrapping Chase Brown. And the reason why is I feel like he accrued a lot of value last year. I don't have the keep trade cut in front of me, but I'm pretty sure he's going for a second round pick right now. But all of his production was based off an injury to Zach Moss. The Bengals just brought in Taj Brooks in the 6th round. And again, you're probably like, Keith, 6th round, like, really? You think they're going to ride this guy? Well, they got Chase Brown in the later rounds as well and rode him the entire year. The bigger thing for me is just the amount of checkdowns and passes that Chase Brown caught last year. I don't think it's sustainable. And, he was a PPR monster. It was great to watch. But at the same time, if you can go out and flip a second for this guy, why would you not? There's plenty of other running backs that I'd rather have over Chase Brown that'll cost a 2nd-round pick. And you have no idea what the Bengals are going to do next year. Zach Taylor's likely coaching for his job. He's probably going to try to get a little bit more creative. I see Corey putting the fingers crossed there. I just don't think he's going to have the passing production that he had last year. And that's why I'm trying to move off him as quickly as possible. And you look at the usage and the rushing attempts, like, do we really think this guy is going to have another 27, 22, 25, 20 attempts? The usage was just disgusting. And either he's going to get hurt, the wheels are going to come off, Zach Taylor's going to get fired, or Joe Burrow's going to get hurt. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I would rather cash in on his value now and try to find the next Chase Brown, especially if I can get a second for him.
So as far as scrapping, I see the angle. I think that his contract situation and his role on our team specifically is not going to be there past his rookie contract. I think this is a guy we're going to ride until the wheels fall off for the duration of his rookie contract. And I think we're not going to give him the big ass contract that he wants, kind of like Joe Mixon. And then he's going to go to another team and you're not going to know what role he's going to be in that team. And I think he's a little bit of a risk from that aspect. I think his role with us is very unique in that he's not a stereotypical running back where he has that burst and speed to get through the hole and make big plays. And we saw it plenty of times last year when they gave him reins to the offense after the Zach Moss neck injury. But I think he's special in the fact that he catches so many passes. It's like, that's what we do. We throw a lot of passes. Our O-line sucks. Everybody knows our O-line sucks. We don't run the ball very well. So what do? We throw the shit out of the ball, and Chase Brown catches a lot of those dump off passes and takes them a long ways for touchdowns. So I think he's a great person to hold on to if you're contending. I'm personally not selling him right now, although I think you can get more than a second for him. Probably. I think you could get somebody to give up a 1st-round pick for him. But I do see where you guys are coming from with his contract situation in the next year or two may lead to some murky futures from a dynasty perspective. So I'm personally really high on the guy. I think he's electric. I think that he's fully taken over the offense. I'm not worried about Zach Moss or Brooks or any of these other guys. We signed Samaje Perine again. I think those guys will have a minimal role like any other team, but I think this is a rare situation in today's NFL where this guy is a 3-down back and he may not run the ball and his running stats don't look very good, but he catches a lot of passes. So that's my thoughts. And I'm obviously a little biased, so take that with a grain of salt, but
yeah, Perine's the one that scares me there. Like, you think of a pass-catching running back who's had time in Cincinnati where he's successful. If Perine becomes the 3rd-down guy, because Chase Brown basically played all 3 downs last year. If Perine starts cutting into those 3rd-down like dump-offs for 8-9 yards, I'd be a little bit concerned. But to your point, if he doesn't have a big role in the offense, maybe I'm wrong on Chase Brown. But right now, I'm taking that 110, that 201 for him every day of the week.